Salutations. Salutations, Raider Nation. Salutations. What is the deal? This is Raider Nation Unlimited. I'm your man, Wasted Talent. We are here live on a Monday, ready to get into all of this news. You know what I'm saying? What's good, everybody? I'm waiting for everybody to pull up on you, man. You know what I mean? You know, look, man. Let me tell y'all something. God is good, man. God is good, man. I got another day I get to talk Raider football with my peoples out there, man. So anytime I get a chance to talk with my peoples out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's another beautiful day in the neighborhood out this mug. But look, man, it's a lot going on, bro. Business is picking up. There are a lot of things that are going on in the league right now that are, you know, kind of things that you will probably say are not Raider-related issues. But when it comes to the Raiders, it always circles back to us in some kind of way. So we're going to get into it all. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into it all. We're going to start right now. I'm just waiting for a few people to get in the room and read some of these chats right now. I mean, start this thing off. My brother, Raider Casper. I'm just glad this really situation is now after the Raiders took a chance on his mental health and gave him a chance and traded for him, right? That'd be a typical situation for the Raiders. Yeah, that'd be fucking, you know, and we're gonna get into that. That'd be like Ruggs and Antonio Brown combined. We've been having some bad luck with wideouts, right? Shit is insane, right? Stuff is insane. Try not to cuss so much, you know what I mean? My mother told me I have a potty mouth. She watched my show. I gotta calm down a little bit. All right. So dig, right? Listen, we know we got the smartest audience in football. So we're gonna start off with you know, something that has nothing to do with the Raiders, but it really does, man. The Packers have offered Aaron Rodgers a record-setting deal. I mean, astronomical cash, bro. Unbelievable money, man. So what does that mean, and how does that factor into the Raiders, you ask? You know, I'll tell you. One, if Aaron Rodgers doesn't take that money, I'm hearing that the Green Bay Packers are willing to dig in, and they're willing to pretty much make him retire, you know, because of the level of compensation that they're going to ask for is because, you know, you got to look at what's going on. They're offering this guy, an obscene amount of money. So they're going to expect an obscene amount of compensation back in return for him. So what will happen is if another team trades for Aaron Rodgers, they will be hamstrung and they will be ruined and they won't be a factor. Now, the top teams on his list, if you heard on other lives, or maybe you heard from ESPN, or maybe this is your first time tuning into this kind of stuff for the day, the top of his list are the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Tennessee Titans, and last but not least, right in our home division, the Denver Broncos. And we know that. And the thing about the Denver Broncos that makes them so dangerous is, you know, they don't have anything close to what you can call a good option at starting quarterback. And they have the most cap space. They're one of the tops in the league in cap space. But the amount of compensation that the Packers are looking for, they're asking for 3 first-rounders from what I'm hearing, and they're asking for a few young players on top of that. So, you know, I doubt very seriously that a team would be willing to do that. And I'm hoping that Aaron Rodgers is, you know, all set to take that bag. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping for, man. So he stay the hell out of the AFC and stay right where the hell he belongs, because that's really what's best for the Raiders. We don't need another all-time great quarterback to overcome. We really, 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 really don't need that, man. I mean, it's bad enough, you know, we got to deal with Patty Mahomes. And, you know, I'm hoping that Patty Mahomes' descent into the abyss of nothingness continues. And I'm hoping that Justin Herbert stays where he's at in plateaus, and we can kind of catch up, man. But let me tell you something. If they're projecting to what we think they can be, because we got to be honest here, man, I wouldn't have any credibility. It's looking like you got 2 guys that are going to be all-time greats in our division with Derek Carr. So let me tell you something. Aaron Rodgers is in our division, immediately we probably have the worst quarterback in the division, and we don't need that. So, let's pray. Let's do a candlelight vigil that Aaron Rodgers stays where he's at. I know a lot of people are looking at this and they're saying, hey, if Rodgers leaves, we get Davante. And that goes into another point. Listen, I've been saying for the longest, it'd be cool to get Davante Adams. But listen, I view player personnel in the National Football League like the stock market. What do they always say to you in the stock market? What did the great, you talk about like Warren Buffett. You buy low, you sell high, right? And there's a gentleman out there that the Raiders have significant interest in, and his name is D.J Chark. And I'm going to tell you something. I've been saying this from the very beginning when we heard all of these free agents. I've been saying consistently that I want D.J Chark. And a lot of people didn't want him. Everybody says he's injury prone. But, the guy's on the right side of 30 as opposed to Davante Adams, who was actually 30 years old. Davante Adams is going to want at least $20 million. So, like for me, say for instance, we get Davante Adams and we get an Odell Beckham situation where this guy is hurt. And I've said this before. I know you guys have heard me say this before. You're talking about a great percentage of your salary cap tied up in a player that's hurt. And I would rather that the sum of the parts of our wide receiver core be greater than the one player. So I want to start off with DJ Chark, and I want to end up with drafting a young player. And I would also like to add to that. You know what I mean? Because the price tag for DJ Chark, because he's coming off an injury in the contract year, will probably be somewhere, north of $9 million, probably plateauing around $11 million. And that's something that's doable where you can build around. And, a lot of people say, I don't see him as a number one or, but the thing about being a number one receiver is it's about perception, and it's about touches, and it's about contract. When I see DJ Chark and I see his game tape, what I see is number one receiver talent. Now, if he can put that all together and get the targets, then now you got a number one. But see, that's what comes back to my analogy about the stock market. That goes into buying low. Right now, his perception is low, and selling high. Once his perception is higher, once he's established himself as a budding talent and as a number one receiver. So then when he goes around the dance floor and wants more money, then you can make that decision. And also that ties into my prism of, drafting a young receiver this year so that you're preparing for that. But listen, the Aaron Rodgers news is something that is definitely germane to the Raiders. Believe it or not, it is definitely germane to us because we do not want Aaron Rodgers in our division. So let's have a candlelight vigil that the Green Bay Packers somehow figure a way to pay Aaron Rodgers $45 million a year, giving him a record-setting contract by far. Hopefully Aaron Rodgers wants the bag. They've kissed and they made nice. And hopefully they find a way to sign Davante Adams and they can stay right there in Green Bay. And, hey, we'll deal with them in the Super Bowl. That's the way I'm looking at it, man. I would rather have Aaron Rodgers stay with the Packers than him leave, come to the Broncos, and then we get Davante Adams. Seriously. Because let me tell you something, man. In your division, that's a hard four games right there playing against the Chiefs. Shit, the Chiefs, the Broncos, and the Chargers. That's a hard divisional situation right there. Because when you have a quarterback of that ilk, you're pretty much, especially with the roster Denver has, let's just be for real. You're guaranteed they're going to win 10 to 11 games a year on an average year. On an average year. So that relegates us, man, to shit, man. That relegates us to like percent. So say, for instance, we have an 11-win season. The Chefs have a fucking 13-win season. The Broncos have an 11-win season. Now it gets to a point where we might not even make the playoffs. Winning 11 games. It's a lot, man. It's a lot to unpack. And I know you guys are like, hey, Wasted, man. You're always really upbeat. You're always the guy who makes us believe. I've had people say that to me. Salute to all of y'all, man. But I'm going to tell y'all something. It'll be, look, I believe in my team. I support my team. I fly out to the games. I'm going to do my thing, right? I'm going to watch every week like I always do. I'm going to critique them. I'm going to give them their flowers when they deserve them. and I'm gonna give them a kick in the ass when they need it, right? But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna be honest with you. We need to make sure that if you believe in a God in heaven, and that you believe that God even cares about professional sports, I want when you lay your head down tonight, I want for you to pray that this fucking guy stays in Green Bay. Pray. Dear Lord. Lord have mercy. Yes, sir, Daniel Kemp. What up? Business is going to be booming or fire. Fuck booming, because we definitely don't want to represent your man Antonio Brown. Darn it, I cursed again. Mama, I'm sorry. Ma, I'm sorry, mama. Oh, D-Lo, this your first time catching me live, bro? D-Lo, man, welcome to the family, brother. Welcome to the family, man. I'm glad that you was able to pull up, bro. Raider Raw, salute, my guy. Salute, salute. I wanted to give my salutations, man. I ain't do it like I normally do, man. If we go, you wonder if we go this whole show without somebody mentioning our QB. Too late, Dirty Eric. Too late. I already did. Too late. So listen, in some more Raider adjacent news. Some more Raider adjacent news, man. You know, there's a lot of people that have said that they want Calvin Ridley. Everybody's like, yo, Calvin Ridley's available. And yo, I remember on Graf show, me and Graf both said, man, hell no, we don't want Calvin Ridley. We don't need nobody in Vegas with mental issues and stuff like that. And let me tell you, who would have thought that his mental issue was that he has a damn gambling problem? Because you must have a gambling problem to even dream of gambling today online or with a bookie or with people with cell phones or with all the information out there playing in the National Football League. My God, am I so glad that this happened now. Thank God. That's why this is the Raider Equinox. Because let me tell you something. If this was like 3 or 4 years ago, our fan base would have been all in on Calvin Ridley. We'd have been like, you know what, man? Yo, Davante Adams is out there. But nah, we want Calvin Ridley, man. That's what we want. Because we always got to go the other way. That's why we Raider fans, yo. We walk on another side of the street as everybody else. Y'all know that. We're all a little crazy on our own right. Let's be honest with each other here, yo. We amongst family. We can be honest, right? So look, man, we would have been saying, you know what? We don't get Davante Adams. Yo, Calvin Ridley. Yo, Matt Ryan is a bum. Carr gonna have him looking like how he had Crab and Aguilar. Yo, get Calvin Ridley, bro. I can hear it. I can hear all of you in the chat, even though I'm here talking to myself. And thank God it didn't happen. Thank God. Jesus, oh my Lord. Thank God. Man, because listen, let me tell you something, man. This man career might be over. Like straight up, man. His career it depends. Once they start peeling that onion, see, we just heard about the tip of it. Once they start really investigating and see how far this goes, how long he's been doing it, because I haven't gotten into the minutia of the story because I really can give a damn about Calvin Ridley, to be honest with you. I'm just glad, because I never wanted him here. I'm just glad he ain't going to be here. He's going to be suspended for the foreseeable future. And if he was like betting on games or shaving points, then he probably should be banished. So, man, that must be one hell of a gambling habit to risk your entire career and everything you worked for your whole life for a bet, man. So to me, that reeks of having a really, really serious problem. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's it for the Raider adjacent news for right now. And, you know, a few things I want to get into, man. I want to get into that NFL Combine, man. And before I do that, let me read some of these comments, man. Apply pressure. What does it mean we got money to spend this year because of the new CBA deal? That's a fact right there. It goes up a percentage. Cap space went up 25 million more. So we got more money to play with. You got more money to retain people. You know what I mean? You have more money to extend people. You know what I mean? Like we were saying about the Maxx Crosby deal. The Maxx Crosby thing is going to be a great thing to get done. I'm glad the Raiders are moving. I said I had a. If you guys haven't seen it, man, check out the video I did yesterday. It's a real short one. 2 minutes. If you got time, man, just go check it out, man. Like it, share it. You know what I mean? Because we need that. But dig, that whole situation with Maxx Crosby is so great because due to the fact that he's a 4th round pick, if you sign him now, give him a contract because really Maxx Crosby shouldn't be getting a record-setting contract. Let's be for real here. You know what I mean? Like he shouldn't be getting paid like Myles Garrett or TJ Watt. I mean, he's almost there, but I think Maxx Crosby should be kind of getting like 4th to 5th kind of player at his position kind of money. So that will put him, that'll put him in a realm where we can afford him and we can spread that salary out longer because he's a 4th round pick and the way the salary structured, and that'll give them flexibility going forward. So I like what Ziegler and them are doing. They're very forward thinking, and is as of right now on the defensive side of the ball, he's definitely our best player. And it's a good thing to get that ugly pixel and the pretty picture out of the way when they start building this team, to know that you got Max here for the foreseeable future. My brother, Sultan Mir, what's the dealie, bro? Thank you for pulling up, man. Thank you, my brother. Dirty Raider. Salute, bro. Salute, Dirty Raider. I saw the comments, bro. I had to get to him, but thank you, my brother. Thank you. NorCal Jesse, my man. Salute, my brother. Salute. Okay, Jesse, I'll tell you. Oh, what's up? I pulled up the wrong thing, bro. My bad, man. Circus Raider. Let's pray John Elway remains an idiot and keeps thinking Bridgewater is the Broncos' future. Circus Raider, John Elway doesn't think that, dude is his future. John Elway just knows that that's his best freaking, option at the point. What are you going to do? Drew Lock? Docs, my guy. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Yo, man, salute to the kingpin of this thing here, man. Salute, bro. Salute. Yeah, but nah, look, man. John Elway's not dumb. You guys think that quarterbacks grow on trees, man. Sometimes I do, too. Quarterbacks don't grow on trees, especially when you have a problem drafting them. See, the problem with the Denver Broncos has always been that they haven't been bad enough in the right year to draft the right quarterback. So they're always relegated to being bad, 6-10, 7-9, 5-11 or whatever, or now it's 6-11, and being in the top half, but the bottom of the top half of the draft. So they've never been there and been the worst team in football. And the talent that they got on that roster will probably put them in the realm where they'll never be the worst team in football. The defense and the talent that they got there, coaching and everything be damned. There's too much talent on that roster for them to be the worst team in football. So that just ain't going to happen, right? So on your worst day, when you're playing the Denver Broncos, you can be beat by them. You can be beat by them. You definitely can. And that's been an issue. You know what I'm saying? JoJo Valdez, Rodgers in Denver don't scare me. The problem are the Raiders need to fear us. Nah, JoJo Valdez, listen. It ain't about fear. It's about reality, bro. Let's be real, bro. Listen, let's be for real here. How many quarterbacks can you name in the National Football League that are better than Aaron Rodgers? Just name them, JoJo. Name them. Mahomes and can't say Burrow and Allen, they're young. They just started. There ain't too many people whose name you can mention before the great Aaron Rodgers. And putting him on that team with that receiving core, that running game, and with that defense is a problem, bro. That is a problem. Let me tell you something. And I know I've said this before. The Rams and the NFC West will tell you what it is like to overcome a truly great quarterback. Go ask the New York Jets how it was overcoming two all-time great quarterbacks in the 90s and in the 80s, the late 80s and the 90s, with Dan Marino and Jim Kelly in that division. And then ask them how it felt having to deal with Tom Terrific for 20 years. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. It ain't good. It ain't good. And I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can say I'm whatever, but listen, that's bullshit. Bill Gates, I ain't fronting, bro. I don't listen. I'm not so like I don't care about the whole DC and Tate thing, bro. I don't care about that. Like everybody else is enamored with the fact that they played together in college. I don't give a damn about that, bro. I really don't. I just want for Derek to have all the excuses removed. So if he doesn't play well, now what's plan B? I'm betting that he does. But you don't, there's more than one way to skin a cat. We got to stop like thinking that just because we want this to happen, that it's best for us. Like with the Harbaugh thing, that wasn't what was best for the organization. What's happening right now is best for the organization. The sum of the parts is better than just a Jim Harbaugh coming here, man. Having D.J Chark, getting a Christian Kirk, drafting a young stud wide receiver like Pickens is what's best for the Raiders. And having all that flexibility with the cap to improve the rest of the team. That is what's best for us. Because, listen, let me tell you something. We're going to need to go out there and improve this team through the draft and free agency exponentially. So this is what we got. This is what we got to do. We got to focus on that, man. Let me get to some of these chats, man. Halo Raider, my brother, what's good, man? Thank you for pulling up as always, my brother. Thank you, man. Jojo Valdez, I don't fear anybody but God. What I'm telling you is that I am a realist. We are talking football, bro. It makes your path that much harder, bro. It makes your path that much harder. We don't need any more obstacles. We already got 2 obstacles. We don't need that, bro. I don't give a shit what you say. Let me stop cursing. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. Matt Paul, Davante Adams is more talented, has less questionable injury history. He's worth the money. Bro, Davante Adams is also 30 years old. And what we talk about is, like I said, we talking about context. Davante Adams has emerged. DJ Chark is emerging. And then if you get another receiver and another receiver, now you have a complete receiving core. So now you have options. Now Derek can spread the ball around. Now if somebody gets dinged up and they're out for 3 or 4 weeks, you put the backup in there and you can keep moving. That is what we are talking about here, gentlemen. Swift Raider. We can only control what we can waste it. Not worried about what Green Bay is going to do. Listen, I am, goddammit. I don't care. Mom, sorry again. Sorry again, mama. Sorry. He said that already. Wait a minute. Let me look. Jose Del Reyes. Wasted. What's up? Just got back from vacation. Got to get back on schedule. That's right, brother. And what a better way to get back on schedule than pulling up the Raider Nation Unlimited, my dude. DeMarcus Webb. Now, this is a man, I always say that I have and we have the smartest fan base in football. This is a man that knows what he's talking about. Sharp, Cooks, Burks, a man could dream, right? And that's kind of what I'm looking at, brother. Thank you. Thank you, man. What's good, Omar? What's good? All right. Circuit Red really is banned for a year because of this. I'm glad we didn't touch him. Yo, man, this a dude with a gambling addiction playing in Las Vegas. That's a fucking recipe for disaster, man. Oh my God, I cursed again. Listen, man, thank you. Hey, more talks about the Bulls, the Raiders, Dodge. Thank you, Circus Raider. Y'all subscribe. If you already haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thor hell, bring up the us. Yeah, Thor, you tweak it. We don't need that, man. But I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be indefinite, brother. Frank White, how much money do I think Maxx is worth, man? You know, look, I could see Maxx. I could see Maxx getting like 80 million. I could see it happening. I can definitely see that happening, man. Maxx is a special player, man. He's just not the absolute best. I can see him getting 88 million, 18 million a year, something like that, 17 million. I could see that. And he'd be well deserving of that. And they'd be able to spread that cap number out a lot better, man. Bill Gates wasted. Remember when Gruden came in and tried to make a splash with AB? Adams is McDaniels splash. But see, there's a difference. So if you're going to make that juxtaposition, right? Josh McDaniels is definitely not dumbass John Gruden. Josh McDaniels is going to make a splash by building a great team, man. Raider Casper, in my opinion, Denver has more weapons. Denver with Rodgers this year is better than Green Bay with Rodgers last year. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a stone cold lead pipe fact, bro. Look at Aaron Rodgers' last game. He couldn't throw to Josh Norman. Yo, Cash Learn Raider, you out of your mind, bro. You always come with that off the wall, bogus bull. Bro. Well, so now Aaron Rodgers is a bum now, bro. Get out of here, man. Come on, Cash Lord. You got to do better than that, man. Yo, listen, man, I got faith in you. You got to do better than that, bro. Come on now. Agent Red, my guy. Chark and Kirk, if we could pull it off, would be fire. Of course it would be fire, bro. It's written in the stars, man, because it looks like this organization does what's right and not what moves the needle in the media and stuff. So, like, man, let me tell you something, man. I mess with that idea all day long. You know what I mean? Bourbon, man, my dude. What's up, Bourbon? Where you been, man? It's popping, man. Regis Inge. What is the deal, man? What's the deal, man? We as Raider fans have been so used to mediocrity, so it might take time for fans to catch on to a well-run team. #nation. That is a stone cold lead pipe fact. You know, yes, I think that we're like battered. I don't know. We're like abused children here, man. We don't know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Frank White, thank you. Thank you for checking JoJo. JoJo, I love you, brother. But Frank White got to come and bring some context, man. JoJo smoking crack. We don't need another good QB in this division, yo. Agent Red, wasted moms put so, bruh. My mother probably turned this off. So what I will tell you is I will not be going to visit my mother within the next week because she's going to forget by the time I go check out her. I'm going to give her a call or something, but I'm not going to be calling her tonight. Oh, man. Yo, only one HQ rated. Did I see the Pro Football Focus projected contract for Maxx? No, because I don't really put a lot of stock in this stuff Pro Football Focus says, to be honest with you. I like their draft and stuff like that, but some of their rankings are kind of bogus to me, man. So nah. But yeah, yo. So Dick, Garrett Friday, my dude. What's up? Yo, Garrett. Yo, listen, brother. That's a name I don't recognize, bro. If you new here, man, welcome to the family, bro. I think he's worth $25 million, but just physically can't get the sacks because he gets held so much. And see, that is the reason why we need a dominant defensive front so that they won't be able to just key in on him, man. Douglas LaFarlette, my guy, he does deserve top 5 DN money. He just don't deserve top DN money, like 1 or 2. So top 5, I'm comfortable with that. Top 5 is $100 million. Comfortable with that. $90 million. I'm comfortable with that. Comfortable with that. Dirty Eric, talk to him, wasted, because obviously they don't know what's best for the team. All they know is Adams. What if Adams gets hurt or goes into a constant 3-man coverage? Then what? Facts, Dirty Eric. They don't look, bro. They don't know what time it is, man. Hey, yo, before I keep going, yo, I want y'all to hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you have it. Get wasted with me, y'all. Come on, man. Raider Casper. I think if anything, McDaniels makes a splash with a single player. It'll be somebody like Gronk on a cheap 1-year deal. I don't really see that happening. I'd rather the splash be on the defensive side of the ball because guess what? If Aaron Rodgers is coming like y'all want, we got to stop some damn body. So I'd rather it be on the defensive side of the ball, to be honest with you. Boy, George Strait, my guy, thank you for pulling up. This is your first time. Don't make it your last, brother. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. We're going to be here every day, man, because let me tell you something, man. Shit is really real, man. Again. Wasted. We almost beat the Bengals, who almost won the Super Bowl. Bring the heat to whoever we got to face. We got something special next season. Swift Raider, I think that's a real emotional way to look at it, man. We got to improve this team exponentially, bro. There was a lot of things that had to happen for us to get to the playoffs, if I'm being honest, man. There were a lot of things. There was a lot of COVID non-starters. There was a lot of bull crap. There was a lot that went into us making the playoffs, man. And, yo, let me tell you something, man. Almost doesn't count. So I don't want to hear that almost stuff. It's a different year, different set of circumstances, different set of injuries. It's just different. So you run it back. So say, for instance, we run it back, right? Somebody cracked little ass Hunter Renfrow. He's out. Right? Somebody cracked freaking your man Waller again. He's out. All you got is Davante Adams. You're 8-8. Now what? You need to safeguard yourself against that stuff. R. Gonzalez, as a LSU, go Tigers. Man, I approve Chark for the Raiders. Facts, man. Facts. But yeah, Swift Raider, man, I think that was a Bush League take, bro, if I could say so myself. No disrespect to you, brother, but I think that's a little Bush League, bro. We got to do better than that because the league is improving as well. So it's not like everybody's keeping the exact same teams, bro. We got to improve every year because everyone else is, yo. Cash Lord, why don't you want to believe the facts that A-Rob been choking in the playoffs? I wish I was lying. Cash Lord, bro, we ain't talking about the playoffs. That's the problem, bro. You're looking at it from the wrong prism. If Aaron Rodgers is not choking in the regular season and he's Aaron Rodgers, that means we don't get to the fucking playoffs. That's what that means. So what I need you to do is take that and let that thought grow in your head. Let that thought expand and think about that. So if Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers with that roster and he's 13-4 or something like that, and we've lost to them twice, and we've lost to the Kansas City Chiefs, maybe we split with the Chiefs. Maybe we split with the Chargers, right? Bro, that's 4 divisional losses right there. And God forbid you lose to anyone else. God forbid you have a bad game. What if you lose to the Chiefs twice? You lose to the Chargers once. You got 5 L's in your division. You're not getting to the playoffs, bro. Now, could we beat them? Yeah, I have faith in my team, right? But do I want to have to do that? No. No freaking way. Wasted, I'm off vacation, be getting back to work, bro. The Army's getting their money's worth out of me. Yeah, man, wait for the call. Oh, man. Yo, Bourbon, man, listen, bro. Salute to you, bro. God bless you, my brother. You know what I mean? I hope you don't have to go there, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I hope you can stay right here, bro, and kick it with us. Wasted, what are your thoughts on Matt Pryor, free agent from the Colts? John Doe, I like Matt Pryor, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'd have no problem with us, you know. See, the thing about it is, man, it's dollar cost average, man. What am I paying for Matt Pryor? What am I paying for him? So that really dictates how much I like Matt Pryor here. What am I paying for Matt Pryor? We definitely need a guard. He's definitely a capable guard. You know what I mean? But what am I paying for Matt Pryor is the question, bro. You know what I'm saying? Spotlight, what's good? What's good with you? Thank you for pulling up, man. I got all of the stars in here, man. That is what the deal is, man. Thank you, yo. Stephen Thomas, I'm worried about Brandon Cook. His past concussions, 5 concussions in 6 seasons in the NFL. Stephen Thomas, I'm not really worried about that because he hasn't had one in a few years. And not for nothing, it's not like we're going to pay him bank-breaking money. Like if we get Cooks, I want Cooks and someone else and someone else. You know what I mean? What I'm looking for, and this is what my overarching point is, I'd rather have a complete receiving core with a bunch of, like how the Pittsburgh Steelers for years, you know, they had AB, you know, you had Mike Wallace, you had a lot of different guys. You know what I mean? You know, I could be mixing years. If you had Martavius Bryant, then back in the day, you had, you know, like we keep going. Holmes, this was Antonio Holmes. You had freaking Hines, Psycho Ward. You had Antoine Randall. Like that's the kind of receiving core I'm looking at. I want talented receivers. You look at the Rams. Look at what happened to the Rams in the Super Bowl. Look at what happened in this year. Robert Woods goes down, they get OJB. Cooper Kupp is a beast. OJB starts, tearing the game up in the Super Bowl. Boom. He gets hurt. They go ride the Cooper Kupp train. They win the Super Bowl. So that's really what I'm looking at, yo. But, yo, do me a favor, y'all, man. Yo, give a salute to Bourbon Raider, man. Yeah, thank you for your service, for protecting us and, having it to where we can talk Raider football in peace, man. So thank you, bro, for the sacrifice that you make to everybody, bro. And, yo, y'all heard the man. Agent Red, pay your tab, nation. Hit them likes for the boy, man. Garrett Friday, you been here since 300 subs wasted? You say my name all the time. I need to change it. Be something like Reddit. Yo, Garrett, listen, bro. I'm starting to get like a touch of senility here. Mess it up, man. Salute, wasted. The regime plan is not to win a Super Bowl. It's to win and do better than their old team and been bad. I hope that's the metric, man. I'm praying that's the metric. That's what I want, man. Seriously. Yeah, word, man. Not only 98 likes, and we got over 200 people in here, man. Come on, man. And I want more people, please. Yo, tell a friend, man. Get wasted with me, man. Have everybody come up in here, man. Anthony Estrada popping in real quick. Spying on the nation. You guys better be smashing that like button for our brother Wasted. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, man. Docs, what it is, man. Docs, you still up in the place to be, man. My dude, man. What it do? My brother Digital Prez, man. I see, yo, listen. Wasted. 2021, we had the 8th most difficult schedule. In 2002, it goes up in difficulty to 7th. If the Donkeys get Aaron, that difficulty grade will go higher. The Donkeys will fear us less. Pray Aaron stays in Green Bay. Raiders multiverse, that is a stone cold lead pipe fact. Benevolent Prime, the royalty of the chat. Thank you for coming up in here, man. You see how this man is dressed. I don't even think that's him. The picture is baller. Love that shit. Sorry, Mom. One more day for Davante Adams to get franchise tag. I hope they don't. I hope that they do, because that means that Aaron Rodgers is staying. I don't want that guy here, man. Yo, what I say, bro? Bro, I don't even know what I said, Quentin, but yo, man, you crazy, bro. Salute, man, salute. But look, yo, okay, now we got to move on here, man. So, guys, let me ask you a question, man. What do you guys think about the NFL Combine, man? What do you think about the NFL Combine, man? Were you guys entertained, man? Like, who were some of your people that you guys saw that blew you away, man? Like, was it entertaining to you? I mean, I'm gonna tell you one thing that was notably missing from the NFL Combine for me was not hearing Mike Mayock, man. I'm not gonna lie, I miss Mike Mayock being on television. I damn sure don't miss him being our GM, but I miss hearing Mike Mayock. Mike Mayock always had really, really insightful stuff, man. I miss Mike Mayock doing the Combine, man. I miss it. Rated Ruckus was good. EC Ever, what is the deal, brother? What's the deal, man? But yeah, man, listen. There were some people in this NFL Combine, man, that I feel like did themselves a lot of favors. And I feel like there were some prospects that did themselves no favors in this draft, man. I'm going to go position by position. You know what I mean? I'm definitely going to go position by position, man. I see some of the people y'all got OG Fade. Yo, we kind of on the same pace, man. We kind of same pace. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something, man. You want to talk about somebody who made me look foolish and blew me away was Jordan Davis. My God. He looked like the Incredible Hulk in the Avengers. I mean, the man is massive. The man ran a 4.7 40. That's frightening for a man his size. I mean, absolutely frightening. Frightening, bro. Let me tell you something. For all of us saying, Treylon Burks. Doc said this earlier because I heard him, and I concur. I got it. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, if that man, by some impossible dream, falls to us at 22, man, You got it. That all that pad level shit that I was talking about, and the intricate parts of being a defensive lineman, all of that be damned. Let me tell you something. Jordan Davis is a one-of-one kind of physical talent. And for me, I am the kind of person who trip off of physical talent because I feel like if you have a good motor, I feel like if you have a great work ethic and you're a smart kid, let me tell you something, you can work with that. Yes, I was more so concerned about Jordan Davis's motor than his pad level. His motor. I said previously, and I'm going to clip it and send it to you, Bill Gates, that I said that you can coach that away, but you cannot coach a motor. You can't put a heart in someone's chest. You can't make someone care. You can't make somebody not be lazy. So listen, I got to give Jordan Davis his props. He looked phenomenal. Man. Circus Raider, Jordan Davis, heard you talking, Wasted. He knew you was watching, but Davis did look amazing at the combine. Yeah, Jordan Davis would probably come and fucking try to choke slam me like, cursed again. Gotta get a swear jar in this place, man. Jordan Davis, man, he was phenomenal. So now, listen, there's no way he's falling to 22. It's just no way. It is no way. The only way the Raiders can get this guy is when we move into the top 15. What is that going to take? I don't know. Is it worth it? Yes. Let me tell you something, though. What I don't want to see is I don't want to see that guy in the AFC West. I don't want to see that guy in the AFC West at all, man. Wait, getting back to the Mayock point. Mayock's credibility is shot because he and Gruden messed up all them picks, especially Arnett. Listen, man, Matt Millen is on television right now. I've never seen anybody do a worse job in the front office. And I love Matt Millen. He's a Raider. Once a Raider, always a Raider. But he did a terrible job with the Detroit Lions. He's on television right now. You know what I'm saying? Mike Mayock deserves another shot to be on television if that's what he so chooses. Listen, okay, so let me look. I see some of the people that y'all putting up, man. And I'm going to tell y'all some of the people. I'm going to go into my risers and my fallers and see if y'all agree, and then I'm going to get into some of y'all chats, right? But I'm going to start from the quarterback position. My main riser from the quarterbacks was Desmond Ritter, man. Desmond Ritter, already had the experience. He already had the intangibles, as a leader and everything. He made it to the college football playoff, the Final Four and everything like that. But his arm is plenty strong enough, man. He has 10-inch hands, which is a factor. He ran a 4.5 40-yard dash, 36-inch vertical. He's a better athlete than people projected. 7-1 3-cone drill was tremendous. You know what I mean? He should be the third quarterback off the board. To be honest with you, he could be the first one to be. You never know. It all depends on who people like, based with his skill set. Now, when you talk about my faller, when it comes to these quarterbacks, was Sam Howell out of North Carolina. Man, he had a woeful combine. He already was battling questions about his size because he's 6'1", you know what I'm saying? He's 218. But his inconsistency with his accuracy on shorter routes, man, and the passing drills, Sam Howell looks like he fell to the third round, man. So that's my faller with the running backs. Riser, and I wouldn't really call this a riser, man, but Kenneth Walker III, man, he kind of solidified his status as the top featured running back on the board, man. He ran a 4.38, which is phenomenal, man, along with the 34-inch vertical, man. He's a special athlete. And, man, it's just gravy on top, man. So that's a guy that if you're looking for a running back, you can take that card and you can laminate it. The numbers are backed up. I'm sure the interview went well. I heard he interviewed very well at the combine. And the game tape is phenomenal. It's off the charts. So now you can just laminate that card. Kenneth Walker, first running back taken. Boom, done. My faller was my Notre Dame guy, man, Kyron Williams, man. He had an outside shot to go in the first, man, but after this, man, or the second, but, man, he's definitely going to be a day 3 guy. He looked terrible. Small, and he ran a 4.6 40, man. He might not even be drafted, to be honest with you, man. LV Maximus. I see this. This is going back to the Mayock point, guys. I got to put this up. I saw this too, that Mike Mayock might have a deal with Amazon for Thursday Night Football. I'm sure that he will. Mike Mayock's too talented. And that Amazon football deal, y'all pay attention to that, because I'm telling you, the salary cap has to go up, and it's commiserate to how much the owners get. The owners get 52%, the players get 48%, and I think 18% of the total revenue goes into the salary cap. I said the numbers the other day because I did the numbers with my pen. I forgot. So, you know what I mean? Sauce skyrocketed himself past Stingley. Bro, nobody, we as fans, we thought Stingley was going to be the first guy taken. But nobody around the league is talking about, some of my contacts, nobody's talking about Derek Stingley going over Sauce Gardner. I mean, he's a special talent, but he has 2 years of bad game tape. Bad game tape. And shout out to Mitchell Renz, man. Mitch made me take a look at him, because I'm going to be honest with you, I was looking at, his first 2 years, and admittedly last year, I really wasn't watching as much college football. I normally am a college football junkie. I really wasn't watching as much as I need to. But yeah, Sauce Gardner, man, looked great, man. He looked great. Wait a minute. Yo, just got turned on to your gig recently, and I'm digging this Raiders love. And I agree. JD did work at the combine. He won't be there for us, sadly. Yeah, KC, thank you for pulling up, bro. I'm glad that you're a new, subscriber, new listener, whatever, bro. Listen, welcome to the family, my brother. My guy, Nick Cross, ran a 4.39, looked damn good. Isaac Taylor-Stewart, USC, ran a 4.4 and looked very smooth in the cornerback drills. Daniel Bellinger, the tight end at San Diego State, made some money too, man. Those were guys that I saw as well, brother. Those are guys I saw as well. Queen Raider Red, what's good? The flying wonderful Queen Raider Red. Thank you for pulling up, love. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. And yo, you heard the man Circus Raider. If you want to see Jordan Davis versus Wasted Talent in a tables match, subscribe to Wasted Talent. Listen, let me tell you something, man. I'm poking him in the eye like Nature Boy Ric Flair. I'm gonna go, no, I got Jordan. Nut shot, chair. Telling you. I'm glad you're speaking on the QB. You see DC isn't the answer, smart. But dude. Cash Lord Raider has a Derek Carr voodoo doll in his house. I'm convinced Cash Lord Raider is the biggest Raider hater. Listen, we're going to do a pageant, man. I got to talk to the boys. We're going to do a pageant for the biggest Derek Carr hater. A pageant honoring, trying to crown the nation's biggest Derek Carr hater. We're going to be doing that in the near future. Thank you. Glenn Shane, you guys don't get it. We all know the first round whiffs were Gruden. Mayock got some nice pieces, but this is one of the reasons we have McDaniels and Ziegler. The cupboard isn't bare. Glenn Shane, how do you know that? We don't know that, bro. We don't know that. We cannot pontificate on some bullshit, man. And listen, my brother Ruben Russ, what would you trade to get the pick 16 to jump the boats for Jordan Davis? I would trade our first round year this year. I would trade our second and third next year. Seriously. That's how important it would be for me, because I know we can try to get them back. Dark Raider, wasted. I'm not high on Burks. He isn't 6'5", he's 6'3". His hands aren't big, they're only 9.5 inch. He's slow, and those cone drills were slow. Dark Raider, man, listen, man, you're entitled to your opinion, bro. I'm kind of glad that the combine was a dud for him, because maybe he might fall to us even lower than we expected. Squad champ, what's up, brother? Tapping in, man. Yo, that's what you got to do every day, brother. Appreciate you. I don't care what nobody say. I'm considering Mount Oos for Lily at 22. With coaching, man, he could be dominant. Goody good. I'm not considering him at 22, but I think we pick at 53. I consider him there. Second round, definitely. I like the big Oos, man. I would take a size on him, man. That size, you can't teach that, bro. Omar. Thank you, brother. Omar, man. Thank you for the $5 donation, $5 super, brother. Thank you. Us lagging will cost us more now with A-Rod getting his bread. Yes, Max getting his money. over DC is bad. Why is that? Maxx Crosby's the younger player. Maxx Crosby's a 4th-round pick. And getting Maxx Crosby locked up just means that you can sign that little check off for the next 4 years, man. Derek Carr is actually under contract now. Maxx Crosby is, but it would be better to do that with the younger player and give Derek Carr the pieces he needs. And then what you do is once you get Maxx Crosby, because the problem is Maxx Crosby is the main piece that's currently on his roster that needs to be signed besides Derek Carr, right? So once you get that out of the way, now you can set everything up. You can budget accordingly. Having the unknown factor of Maxx Crosby's contract and the specter of whether you're going to keep him or whether you're going to repeat a Khalil Mack scenario hanging over your head is not good for this organization. I am all in favor of them doing what they've done. Stingley's the best, still the best to me. And that's based on who he faced while in college. Quentin Booker, man, he had some bad tape in the last 2 years. I would have no problem he felt it was at 22, man. That's why I really want to start this rumor that Stingley is gonna fall. I'm about to start rumors. Fuck it. No, I'm kidding. I ain't gonna do that. Damn it, I cursed again. Wasted. Any prospects you were high on before the combine that you're not high on anymore? Yes, there are a few, man. There are a few, man. You know, listen, David Bell. I was high on David Bell. I am not anymore. I know David Bell probably is going to play well, man, but I'm not as high on David Bell as I once was, man. I'm not. And also, you know what I mean? Kenyon Green is a guy that I was, really, really over the moon for. And he got some attention outside of the combine, man. But, man, he was a huge disappointment in his athleticism and footwork. Woo! And as a pure inside guy, he's a late first rounder at best, man. Possibly a second rounder. Would I take a flyer on him second? You're damn right, man. You're damn right. There's another guy that fell to me, man, that, I thought that, I didn't really talk about him a lot, but I thought he had more talent than this, man. It's DeMarvin Leal. DeMarvin Leal is a guy that I'm really, really disappointed in, man. And, I'm not disappointed in Devin Lloyd at all. It's just, watching some of the 40 times of these other linebackers and him running a 4.6 kind of disappointed me a bit. I was disappointed in his 40 time more so than anything. Over 273 in the room, man. Hit that like, hit that thumbs up, man. And if you already have it, man, pay your tab, get wasted, man. Pay your tab, get wasted with me, man. Roger McCreary as well is another guy at cornerback that he's starting to get lost in the hype. You know what I mean? And he didn't do anything to separate himself, to make himself get brought back up in that conversation. I kind of thought he would. He disappointed me. And my guy Jaquan Brisker disappointed me at the combine because he ran well, but he hurt himself by not participating in the drills, man. I'm like, to me, when you don't participate in the drills, man, I kind of question how much dog you got in you. So I really don't like that, man. Really don't like that, man. I'm really not in favor of that. So let me catch up, man, because I'm woefully behind, man. Woefully behind. Circus Raider. I don't know what y'all talk about. Silky Johnson winning the player haters Carr ball this year. Yeah, Silky Johnson's going to tell Carr's mama wears underwear with, I'm not going to say that word, because I know for a fact my mom never really watches this, right? But I didn't tell her what I was doing and stuff. So she came over, my kid's birthday was like last week. She came over to pull up at my crib. And I was preparing for the show. She's watching me. She said, "What's this, son?" And I showed her. She goes, "I'm going to make sure I watch." So she watched the episode, and she hit me today when I was at work. She said, "Son, you got to stop cussing so much. You were raised better than that." And I said, "Ma, I don't know if I'm sure. I'm not sure if I was raised better than that." But I was playing around, man. But yeah, no, listen, I know Brisker got hurt. I know that, man. I know that. But I didn't think he got hurt to the point where he couldn't participate. Man, he just tweaked this stuff a little. Like, come on, man. EC Everett. Y'all sleeping on Alec Pierce out of Cincy. 6'3", 220, ran a 4.3 40. Tons of good tape, including Nick Saban double teaming him all day in the semis and beats the press 50-50 balls and blocks. Listen, EC, we're not sleeping on him, bro. It's just not a guy that we have been up there mentioning. But listen, I like Alec Pierce's tape. I would love if he felt it was in the third, man. See, some of these guys, everybody can't go in the first round, bro. See, that's the thing everybody's not talking about. So when you talk about people falling or people sleeping, we're talking at the people who are projected to go in the first round. This is who we're talking about. And everyone else, that doesn't make them like we're sleeping on them. We're just talking about the best of the best. Now, is Alec Pierce the best of the best? I don't know about that. I don't know about that, bro. Hey, Wasted. Kevin Jackson, what's good, man? Hey, Wasted, I heard you say you're going to the Raider game in Jacksonville. I was wondering if you live here too, because I'll be there for sure. No, I unfortunately, I don't live down there. You know what I'm saying? But I have a family down there. You know what I'm saying? I got a real close homie down there. We used to talk about linking up and going down there, man. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to pull up if the game isn't in freaking like London or some junk, because I ain't going to London to watch a football game, man. See Gabe go. If we get a free agent wide receiver to be our number one, I would try to do anything in our power to draft Wan'Dale Robinson in the second. He could be our Tyreek Hill. Our offense would be legit. I'm a fan of Wan'Dale Robinson. I'm just not a fan of him in the second round. Wait, Derek Carr hater. Carr comes and drag before the game. That's why he still has eyeliner on during the game. Debo, Derek Carr hater. That was a very, very hateful commentary. You save that for the Derek Carr player haters ball. As Marquez, you want to pump up Watson, but not Pierce? He has better tape against better comp. Listen, bro, I'm not pumping up anybody, brother. What I'm saying is that, yo, Watson is a guy from a small school. Pierce is a guy from a team that was in, the Final Four, right? So, listen, man, I like Christian Watson. I really do. I like his tape. He's dynamic. Pierce is dynamic as well. My thing is that I'm not saying that I'm not pumping him up. I'm not saying that he's not a great player. What I am saying to you is that some of the rest of these guys that we're talking about, man, the Garrett Wilsons, the Olavs, these guys are these are the first round wide receivers. That just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That just is what it is. They're the first down riders. Now, the rest of these guys are going to have to go in the second, the third, or fourth. So what I'm saying to you is that, yo, that doesn't mean we're sleeping on them. That doesn't mean we're sleeping on them. The reason why we've done extensive game tape on Christian Watson is because Christian Watson plays at a small school. And you name the person in this room who's watched the game that he's played in live without watching film on him. You know what I'm saying? So that's more where the conversation comes from, because he's coming from a smaller school, and it's like, wow, we got this gym in this small school. When you get these talented college football programs where you get a guy like Carl Pickens, or you get a guy like Pierce, these guys are coming from talented football schools. So we know it's riddled with talent. And I would welcome that. But guys like Sky Moore and all them guys, they come from smaller schools, so that's the reason why you're hearing more about it. Mazin Blue Raider, thank you for the $5 donation. What's up, Waste? I hope you're doing well. Define irony. Getting drafted by the team who had a part in a family member getting crippled. Yeah, man. Yeah, Stingley, that would be huge irony, man. That would be almost what it is. That'd be some crazy irony, man. Thank you for the $5 donation. Thank you. Appreciate you. That's the best way to support this channel. And y'all, I'm coming out with my memberships. I've been dragging my feet because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to offer to the members. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. Okay, listen, Rodrigo, Negreet, yo, you're always welcome to pull up here, man. We love you for pulling up here, but go sit in the corner with this comment, man. Cut that shit out, man. You tweaking right now. Would you double dip at defensive tackle if Davis fell to us in the first? Yeah, hell yeah, I would, bro. That'd be a dream scenario. I've been saying that in all our mock drafts. Every mock draft, I double dip at team. Listen, I am a big proponent of building through the trenches and out. That is how you build a football team. When you build a team through the trenches, you're almost guaranteeing that you're going to be 500 or better, because you're good against the run and you're protecting the quarterback and the running back. Quentin Booker come with some context with this Alec Pierce thing. They doubled Pierce versus Alabama because their best cornerback, Josh Joby, got hurt. I'm just saying. I'm telling you. For sure, the Falcons are now getting a wide receiver in the first. Burks or Garrett, for sure, going now. Yeah, man, facts, bro. Wasted. You have to be questioning Keon Thibodeau. Listen, Kayvon, I don't even spend any time on Thibodeau. Thibodeau is not going to be there for us. I have no time to waste on that. I'm not questioning anything. I know he seems a lot like Jadeveon Clowney. He seems like a guy who has, great game tape early in his college career, or one big play or whatever, like Clowney when he had that hit on Michigan. And, he's got the measurables and the talent. But yeah, there's a question about Thibodeau as well. No doubt there's a question. It's a talent on a lot of these guys, man. Wasted. Who do you want to take with our first round pick? And what do you really want in free agency? That's a very visible, all YouTube users, my brother. That's a very, very large and overarching question right here, man. And, listen, my druthers, I'm going to do a paradigm shift. I'm going to say Jordan Davis. Right? And then I want DJ Chark and I want Brandon Cooks. And you know what I'm saying? That's how I want it, man. Dwayne Dice, someone made an important point about Carr, that he is a devoted Christian and a man of his word, which means he's going to take a team-friendly deal. Bro, don't do that. Christians like money too. Christians have bills and kids too. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that with the Carr and his faith, man. I don't want to hear that crap. I was the first guy to mention Christian Watson around these parts. Yo, listen, if you the one who landed on Plymouth Rock with that comment, and that's how you want to look at it, then fine, brother. I'm going to let you have that. LOL, 2 months I've been on this guy. I knew his story. 2-star, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Offense, his dad and brother played in the NFL, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Great. Child from Sicily, my friend, Frank Polari. Now you're in the chat, brother. Now you get it. You're here pulling up when we live, my brother. Thank you. This is my brother, Frank. Maybe like, yo, man, they won't let me in the chat. I'm like, Frank, we did this like 7 hours ago, brother. But he's all the way over on another side of the world, so that's probably what it is. You know what I'm saying? The combine made me see Jordan Davis is not bad at 22. The top DTs will move up the board in a lot of people's later rounds, and I think we focus on linebacker or DT at 22. We get some wide receiver in the later rounds. My thoughts are exactly that. See, wide receiver, to me, this is such a deep wide receiver draft. You can get value in different rounds. So, like for me, I'm cool on waiting on a wide receiver and drafting another position of need in the first round. I am wholly down with that. I am down with that. Trust me. Wasted. What are your thoughts on Dean, and how would you feel if we picked him in the first round? I'm gonna be honest with you, Agent Red. I like Nakobe Dean. I'm not as high on Nakobe Dean as I am, you know what I mean, as I am on a couple of other linebackers, because I don't really, what I need to see is when I look at Nakobe Dean's tape, is he a product of the people playing in front of him? I know that he's a phenomenal athlete, but he's a small linebacker. He's small, and it's like, I don't like my linebackers that small. That's just me. It's my personal preference. Is he a baller? Does he have tape? Yeah, he does. I'm not really a proponent of drafting a linebacker that's not generational in the first round. It's just me. Unless that is like the one need to shore up your defense, I would much rather address something else at 22, to be quite honest with you. And I think we can get some value in the other rounds as well. And Chad Muma moved up, man. I'm not a big, that's Graf's guy. I'm not a big Muma guy either. But that's Graf's guy. Graf, look like he might be right about that one. We got to start taking a fucking sheet of integrity on the players that we were high on. You're wasted. If Rodgers doesn't come back, would there be any way Adams would be able to somehow get out of Green Bay? Yeah, he's going to definitely get out of Green Bay, but what's going to wind up happening is Green Bay is going to franchise him so that they don't let him walk for nothing. You know what I mean? If they do sign Aaron Rodgers, then it's like, let's see what happens with that. But I'm like, listen, Aaron, the Davante Adams thing, it would be nice, man, but it has to be for the right price. And listen, this is not my money, so I try not to do that. But you got to be able to field a better roster than we've had, and we got so many young players that are homegrown players. I would rather them get taken care of first before we go out and overpay for one player. Said dope answer. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. If we don't draft Dean, him and Perriman would be the smallest line. If we draft Dean, yeah, they would be a small linebacking core. And that's another thing. I just don't like my linebackers that small, man. So, guys, you know what's crazy? I was going through my notes and I'm thinking, what do I want to talk about here? And I know what I want to definitely talk about, bro. I want to talk about, wait a minute, Raider Tony, my brother, what's good? Finally caught you live. I'm just ready for this team to put it together. West Coast is the best coast. I don't know about all of that, but I appreciate you for pulling up. Welcome to the family, my brother. Welcome, man. Adam will probably sign under $30 million since Nevada has. See, listen, bro. They're going to try to get every red cent because this is his last contract for big money, man. He's 30 years old. So unless he has a Jerry Rice kind of trajectory, this is the last one. So he'll try to bleed that one out, man. Why would A-Rod go to a team that's worse than the Packers? I don't get it. Nah, bro. I think that the Denver Broncos are probably neck and neck with the Packers, and maybe he just don't want to be out there anymore. Maybe it's about more than just that. So, where do you have Tariq Woolen going? I don't want to be a prisoner of the moment, but I have Tariq Woolen definitely going in the second round. Definitely. Because the measurables, you can't pass on it. You just can't. I just think this draft is so balanced with talent in the first round that people are going to be very need specific. And I don't see enough defense. I don't see Tariq Woolen being over Sauce Gardner. I don't see somebody taking Tariq Woolen over Stingley, even though he had 2 years of bad game tape. Stingley was such a clean product a couple of years ago that if you can get that, then you're fine. And then, there's a couple other guys like Booth. And there's so many other guys, man, that might go over him just based off of because his tape doesn't look the same as theirs. So I definitely see Woolen going in the second. I don't see him going any lower than that. Eric Hunter, how did you get that red on my name? Bro, I don't know. I don't know, brother. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, man. But listen, it's crazy, man, because I was looking at some of these, was looking at some of the stuff that was going on. And I was looking at the whole, because I kind of wondered, man, what went on with Patrick Graham. And it was a report I was reading today, and I want to share some of it from you. These are someone else's words, not mine. I just want to see if I can find the article. It was a dope article. I want to share some of it for you. We're going to get back to that. But basically, the gist of the article was that Patrick Graham's abruptly left the Giants, man, because the Giants weren't really doing him right. And once he heard about, the Brian Flores situation, he got up out of there, man. And he didn't like the way they did his man, Joe Judge. And I applaud Patrick Graham. And I have a lot of respect for him for standing in what he believing in and leaving and coming to a better organization, man. So I know the reason why I'm saying this is because this is definitely Raider adjacent. He chose to be here. Our new staff and the new, regime wanted him here. Man, that's a great thing, a person that wants to be here, man. Oh, Eric Hunter, my bad, bro. First year guys, Arnett, Ruggs, Hobbs, Lynn Bowden all had issues with being in Vegas. We have to be careful with who we bring in. MJR, I think that guys like that would have had a problem wherever they were. You think Damon Arnett would have been a choir boy if he was in, like, Indianapolis? You know what I mean? You don't think Henry Ruggs had an issue with drinking? I think that the Corvette was the problem more so than the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was coming from Topgolf. He was liquored up. He has a fast car that does an ungodly amount of speed. He opened the road up. He could have been anywhere in the country and that would have happened. So I don't blame that on Vegas. The Lynn Bowden thing was bullshit. I think that was John Gruden and him saying that he was a bad influence. I haven't heard a peep out of Lynn Bowden Jr. since he's been in Miami. So you trade him in Vegas, so he has a problem in Vegas and he doesn't have a problem in Miami? All the free range tail that's in Miami, you would have more of a problem in Miami. The nightlife in Miami is insane, man. EC, if you're high on Woolen because he ran a 4.2, go watch the QB drills. Dude can't flip his hips. Way too hot. NFL Network has the QB drills. See for yourself. Bro, I watched it. And what I'm telling you is that just because of the measurables, somebody will take a flyer on him in the second round. He's too big and too talented for them not to, bro. To me, I had him ranked as a 3rd or 4th round pick, but I think he'll go higher. Benevolent Prime. Benevolent Prime is the royalty of the chat, guys. Shout out to Benevolent Prime. Patrick Graham left Flores for the same job in New York. If he liked Flores, he would have stayed with his bro. No, he left because of the way they did Flores. Patrick Graham didn't like the way that they did Flores, bro. Him staying with him doesn't help the trajectory of his job. Patrick Graham is a smart guy. Now, if we're listening to what was going on down there in Miami, why would you stay with him if you know that the ownership is incompetent? Why would you stay there? Because this is a man who knows how to move. He wants to be a guy who is a head coach. He knows that if he's in Miami and Miami has an owner who wants to lose, why the fuck would I be here? Why would I stay here then? If I know I got an owner that's not committed to losing, that's more of the reason why I believe Brian Flores. Because I got an owner that definitely wants to lose. So how's that going to make me look as a coordinator? Come on, man. With how this past combine went, someone really is good is bound to fall. We most definitely have to be able to get a dog to start off the McDaniels Raiders stint. Definitely, brother. Definitely. And there's a lot of talent in this draft, man. The top end talent isn't like last year because like last year you had like about 4 or 5 guys that were like all pros right their first time in the league. Guys that are like 3 best at their position as soon as they come into the league. That was the kind of draft we had last year. We don't have that this year. But the rest of the draft is definitely, like it's the floor on a lot of these guys are a lot higher than you would like to think. Alex Marquez, you got to remember the combine is just to confirm the tape. If you initially watch and match the combine numbers, you go and rewatch and you look what you didn't see, right? And that's what I was saying, Alex Marquez. That's a fact. That's why I was saying, you laminate the card when it comes to the running back out of Michigan State. You laminate that card. He was already seen as the best. He performed the best. You laminate that card, man. Alex Marquez, so don't fall in love with numbers. They're just to confirm with the scouts and the coaches. See, listen, I don't fall in love with numbers. What I fall in love is the numbers match with the projection of what their talent is, match with their potential. There are some people that have so much potential that you have to take a flyer on them in some situations. It depends. Benevolent Prime, a.k.a. Reezy, whatever. Graham said the Giant was his dream job. They prized Judge more time and they didn't give it to him. And then the Flores thing on top of that. That's right. So that means they're not solid. So he had to get out of there. He beat his feet. What do you think our record would be wasted? I don't know, man. That's the kind of question that I can't answer. The roster isn't even assembled yet, bro. Let this roster be assembled. I'll give you an answer. I'll get back to you, Rated Drox. The great Al Davis would have drafted. Oh, my God. Would he have drafted Tariq Woolen? Tariq Woolen would be here in a heartbeat. Omar, $2 super chat, man. Thank you, my brother. Lil might drop to us. What do you think? If he drops to us, what round is he dropping to us? You know what I'm saying? Huge pass on Drake London. Like, I see Drake London, his ceiling is being Mike Evans, but his basement is really, really low, man. Really, really low. Raider Lux, you're wasted. Just remember that they still haven't tagged Adams. The Raider Equinox is upon us. It definitely is. But I think that the Raider Equinox might take us away from the great Davante Adams, yo. Yeah, Al would have drafted Tyquan Thornton. That's a fact right there. Yo, so let me ask y'all a question, man, before we get out of here, because, pretty soon we coming up on, an hour and a half. Yo, James Cook is going to be better. No, he's not going to be better than Dalvin, but I would love to get James Cook. He reminds me of Alvin Kamara. I hope we do draft him. I really do. I think if James Cook came here, he would mess around and take a lot of snaps away from Josh Jacobs, man. And I'm going to tell you right now. Bubba Bolden is a guy that my brother X, and yo, shout out to X, man. This is a guy that my brother X put me up on, man. And this is another guy that my brother Raid the Tape, man. Subscribe to my brother Raid the Tape. Y'all probably already have, but yo, listen, he put me up on Bubba too. I agree, wasted. But these guys see a second, third round guys as must takes in the first. Shit, look at our first round pick since 2015. Who's honestly starters? 2 guys? Yeah, that's right, man. That's a fact, man. Y'all going off in the chat, bro. Hey, so let me ask y'all a question, man. There's a position that no one's talking about in the draft. Everybody wants to address it through free agency. I don't think it's cost effective to do it all through free agency. Who do you guys have ranked as your top 10 offensive line prospects that the Raiders could target? Because I got a few. Look, I would love for us to get Charles Cross. I don't know if Charles Cross is going to fall. You got to see if Iquanu falls or whatever like that. Charles Cross went crazy. I love Charles Cross. Trevor Penning would be a guy that would be there at 22. I don't know if I want to take him at 22, but I would love for us to consider him. But Bernard Raymond out of Central Michigan, 6'6". Bernard Raymond is a beast. He's another raw prospect, man, but for good reason. He's another Australian guy. Well, he's a native of Austria, not Australia. And he played, receiver and tight end in high school, man. The guy is a freak, man. He's a freak. And his size is 6'6", 303, man. You can't beat that guy. You know what I mean? I would love to see us get that guy in the second round. And the big Philelster. You know how I feel about him. I'll take him in a second. Tyler Smith out of Tulsa. Now, this is a sleeper nobody's talking about. It's my guy. I like this dude. 6'5", 325 pounds. He would be a gamble on his potential like Filelli, man, but he's elite physically, man. But he's a mess when it comes to the fundamentals. So that's what Josh Jacobs, my God, sorry. Josh McDaniel and the staff and the crew would come into play to kind of get this guy and whip him into shape like they did with Trent Brown. Zion Johnson is another guy that I would love to have Zion Johnson as a guard falling right to us. He would be excellent. And also Dylan Parham, Eric Hunter, thank you. Dylan Parham's another guy that I was really, really high on. Marquis Hayes from Oklahoma, 6'5", 333. He's a guard. Day 2 prospect, man. But he could be around late third round, man. And that's the kind of positional value you need to kind of win in the National Football League. So I would love to have him, bro. And the thing is, offensive tackles always get priority over interior linemen. But let me tell you something, man. Interior linemen are what we need, especially if we don't wind up getting Jordan Davis and he winds up in our division. Oh, my God. Darian Kennard out of Kentucky. It's another offensive lineman, man, that I'm pretty high on. I would like for him to be around a little late, man. Kennard was a 3-year starter, too, so that's big for me. And he can likely play both tackle and guard at the next level, man. He has, tremendous upper body strength. His physicality and run blocking ability, man, is crazy, man. And this is a guy that's the forgotten man of the national champions, man. Jamari Sawyer, man, played tackle in college, but is the best. He'd probably be the best guard in the NFL based off of his lack of ideal size, man. He has a good body, and he has great balance. I would love to see him as guard, man. His 31 bench press reps, man, I had that written down because I'm looking at the guys' benches and stuff like that. He had 31 bench press reps, man. That was the second most amongst offensive linemen, man. He's patient. He has good feet. You know what I mean? And he would likely be a day 1 starter at guard. So Jamari Slayer, I keep calling him Sawyer. I keep seeing a W. I'm sorry. I would love for us to get that guy, man. Kenyon Green from Texas A&M. This is a third day guy, man. He's one of my favorite fits for us as a team. I'm not saying he's the best, offensive lineman, but for us as a team, he didn't have a standout combine, but Green started at right guard as a freshman and switched to left guard as a sophomore, and then he played the left tackle. You know what I'm saying? For 80 snaps in his final college season, man. And he played well at at 4 positions, bro. He's a day 1 starter inside and outside. That's the kind of versatility you got to pick up in the draft, man. I would love to get that guy. Love to get that guy, man. So, man, listen. The last thing we're going to touch on, bro, before we get out of here is I don't know, man. John Gruden, and I'm gonna do a video about this a little later, so I'm not gonna get on it too much, man. Yo, Ed Ingram, I forgot about my boy Ed Ingram, man. Ed Ingram is a dog, and there's so many people from LSU. Sometimes I have a tendency to scout the helmet and not the player. And LSU has been churning out a lot of great offensive tackles, man. They really have a lot of offensive talent. I love the players out of LSU, man. I love the players out of LSU. So I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I wouldn't be mad at Ed Ingram. Hey, guys, listen, another thing I wanted to make you aware of, some of the franchise tags have come out before you guys start thinking about some of these players that we talking about getting, man. The Browns placed the franchise tag on our guy David Njoku. Damn it, because I really wanted to get a shot at him, because I think we need another tight end here. We got another couple of guys. Our boy Bates, man, from Cincinnati. They tagged him, man. Damn, a brother could dream, man. A brother could dream, but it didn't happen, man. Raider Casper, what we talking about Mack for? Khalil Mack, 4 seasons with the Raiders. $18 million salary, 40 sacks, 304 tackles, 84 QB hits, 4 seasons with the Bears. $96 million, 163 sacks. 36 sacks, 163 tackles, 52 QB hits. Damn, $30 million cap hit. It's a lot, bro. I wasn't a bit. I didn't Kellen D shits. I kind of got off the Kellen D shits train, man. I didn't really like his combine, brother. So, Raider Casper, that was a stone cold lead pipe fact in this bitch, man. Thank you, Raider Casper, man. We needed that one. So just to get a little context about all of this nonsense. Duhane Dice. So many dominoes are about to fall by 4 p.m. tomorrow, starting with the Rodgers decision. Everything after that will move fast and furious. You're damn right, man. You're damn right, man. This Rodgers situation, man, is going to be like the shot heard around the world, man. So, y'all got to tune into that. Y'all got to stay in line with that. You got to really, 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 really focus, man, on what happens with that. That junk is definitely, definitely important to the Raiders, man. Eric Hunter. I went down to Halsey Street and ran to a Henry Ruggs jersey for sale. Where that spot over there across from Planet Earth? Across from the mosque, the masjid? That sports store that's always been there? Eric Hunter, which one you talking about? We see a Ruggs jersey at a Halsey. I'm waiting for you, bro. Hey, Marcus Williams wasn't tagged. That'd be nice. Yeah, it depends on the money, though, bro. We can still get the safety Williams from New Orleans. Yeah, but I think, I would love that, man, because that's a proven starter right there. So now you don't got to worry about drafting. Raiders championships are built on toughness and defense. Robert Bruce, that's a fact, bro. And that's what I want us to build. Did Godwin tag did Tampa Bay? I haven't seen it happen. I haven't seen him. But we got to see, man. Listen, I would get a Ruggs jersey, man. Nah, right by the parking lot, right before Branford. Okay, so what store you see that at? Because, you got the bricks right there. The bricks. Then you got Planet Earth. Then you had that old hat and jersey store right there. That's on Branford, right? You got all the suit stores on Branford Place and stuff like that. What store you get that jersey from, bro? I ain't been downtown in ages, bro. I roll through the town every now and again, man, but I don't really shop. You know what I'm saying? I don't shop down there. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times, your boy getting older. I don't really shop downtown like that. Raider Lux, I brought a Ruggs jersey the week before he did that shit, and it's all your fault, Raider Lux. Just letting you know. Look at Luke Godkey. Let me write his name. I'm gonna go take a look, bro. Wait, Devin Lloyd was my first linebacker coming out of the draft, but he looked terrible the other day. Bro, I don't think he looked terrible, bro. It's the underwear Olympics. He just didn't run as fast as everybody thought. Greg Underwood. I would like to draft get Morgan Moses at right tackle and take care of guard in the draft. Yo, I would actually, to be honest with you, bro, I would like to draft one of these tackles. I think some of these tackles look like they're going to be some high-end starters, man. Okay, Eric, I know what you're talking about. I know you're talking about, bro. I know you're talking about Branford. Yo, man, you talk about downtown, bro. Hey, Eric, what you know about Check It Out? What you know about the boy Check It Out down there? Check it out. What about Check It Out still down there selling his wares, man? Yeah, doing dice. Yo, and listen, I just want to tell everybody the whole Raider Lux is the reason why the Raider Lux is the Maloik. He's a jinx. He's the reason why the Ruggs thing happened. I'm just letting you know. I'm kidding around, Raider Lux. I'm playing with you, brother. Nah, man. Ruggs was on his way to superstardom. One slip and we're here. I would get his jersey. Yeah, man. I just feel bad for that kid, man. But I feel even more bad for the victim. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's crazy, man. This is a shame, bro. Nah, they don't look good, smell good now. Hell yeah. Now, I'll just say, you remember the boy Check It Out? I used to call dude, he was like, check it out back in the day. Oh, shit, man. Rated Casper. Best show. Thank you, brother. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Much love. But, yo, man, we coming up on an hour and a half, man. This has been excellent. Yo, listen, y'all pull up on me, man. Y'all pull up on me. Wait, we got one more question in here. Hold on. Wasted. Did you speak on the Maxx Crosby extension? News brewing in the media today. 5-year, $136 million. Yeah, I spoke on it, man. That's about right where, you know, I would see it. I will hope we get, yo, listen, I just want to get somebody as a cornerstone of this team locked up within the foreseeable future. Eric Hunter, my brother, man. My brother, man. But listen, yo, we're gonna get out of here, yo. It's been a wonderful and splendiferous occasion. We're gonna be back all week. Yo, Kyle Van Noy is from Reno, Nevada. That's what's up. Bring him in as long as it's on the cheap. But y'all be safe. Y'all get wasted with me the next time we pull up, and I'm going to be putting out some short videos tonight, tomorrow, all week, yo. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, y'all. Peace and blessings to all of y'all. Wasted, y'all. We out of here.